What is good, guys? This is Charles from Team COG coming to you guys here with another Fire Fist combo video. So I have been really digging Fire Fist lately, as in like their combo potential, and just the simple fact that this deck can poop out an Appaloosa, and an Appaloosa for 3 or 4 can almost win you a game, especially with Drytron running around. You have to negate every card that deck decides to do, or every, not card, but every Drytron monster that decides to activate, you gotta be able to stop it, and that, thankfully, that's what, Appaloosa is here for. But guys, this is a 3-card combo. The last one I showed you was a 2-card. Just revolves around Red Resonator. I hopefully because I have the CCS coming up this following weekend, which is the Colorado Championship Series. It's a big tournament. I'll be able to move away from Red Resonator and do some more thorough testing with not including Red Resonator. But for the most part, Red Resonator is part of the combo piece. If you do, I only play 2 copies. You can potentially play Resonator Call. You can play 3 Red Resonator, just to be, if you want to do the Horse Prince route more accurately or more consistently, you can use those methods. But anyway, guys, this is going to be a 3-card combo that's going to end you on a App for 2, a Dryden, and a Dweller, and a set Cento with a Panda in the hand. It's just quite crazy. This combo can be done if you happen to not open any fire formations. So if you happen to open 0 fire formations, let's check, we'll go figure those would be fire formations. And so if you happen to open 0 fire formations, and these are the only cards in your hand, well, I shouldn't say these only cards. These cards plus some other monsters that are dead, for example, you still can make a busted board. And this is something the deck has always struggled with. This is why I'm not too much of a fan of Tri-Brigade stuff outside the extra deck stuff. Is that Tri-Brigades introduce a 3rd engine to a deck that already is trying to find the perfect ratios with 2 card types, which is Fire Formations and Fire Fists. So sometimes this will happen, and you will not be able to see the correct ratio. Sometimes you'll see all Fire Formation and no Fire Fist, or all Fire Fist and no Fire Formation. Now this right here is, of course, if you see all Fire Fists, you're able to do more than you are if you see all Fire Formation. But right here, guys, we're going to show this 3-card combo. All you need for this 3-card combo is Resonator and Dragon, and any level 4. Any level 4 that makes Horse Prince. That's all you need. And we'll go ahead and jump into it here shortly. But before we do that, guys, please remember to hit that join button down below. Support the channel, become a member, join the community. Can't say much more. If you guys also want to help support the channel, get your beautiful Breeze Before Iron stats, Gearsu Rising, World Legacy Heroes, the Echomax sticker, down in the description below at the teamcogcompany.site. And a huge shout out to my man Akami TCG. He has helped me get my field center pushed out because my distributors backed out on me last minute. So hopefully we'll have you guys a field center in the store here shortly, and I cannot wait to show you guys that. But anyway, let's move it on here. So the first thing you do is you normal summon the Red Resonator right here. Red Resonator's effect will activate, summoning the level 4 from your hand. So once level 4 has been summoned, you take the level 4 and the level Red Resonator, and you make Horse Prince. Horse Prince effect will activate, summoning out the Raven. Now you are restricted. You cannot summon level 5 or higher Fire Fist. But that's okay. You're going to go ahead here and follow up with Link summoning the Horse Prince and the Raven into the Eagle. Raven's effect will activate, setting you Tensu. You go ahead and activate Tensu, gaining the additional normal summon to normal summon your Dragon. You'll go ahead and use Eagle's effect to bounce the Tensu. That'll foolish you the Rooster. There's a lot of birds in this archetype. It kind of throws me off sometimes. I'm waiting for Fire Fist Ostrich here soon. You'll go ahead and activate Tensu, triggering the Dragon to go ahead and set Cento. So we've already got our spell and Trap Negate set up. This combo line is very fragile in the sense to hand traps, per se, where the last combo we actually opened, it was a 2-card combo, so that means we had 4 cards that could potentially play around a hand trap. We're using 3 cards this time, which is extra resource heavy. But do take note, I do believe this deck should play cards like Triple Tactical's Talent, for the reason of if you get hand trapped, you can potentially use Tactical Talent and draw 2 fresh cards, which can be superior extenders, such as Panda, such as another Tensu if you haven't already used it. You name it, you can just, draw into it to allow you to potentially play through that. And not to mention, if you happen to have a busted hand and they hand trap you, Triple T's just looks at the hand and rips an important combo piece out of their hand. But anyway, Dragon's effect will activate, summoning back the Rooster. Rooster's effect on summon gets you another Dragon from the deck because for some reason Dragon is not a hard once per turn. You'll then use Rooster's effect to... we skipped a step. All right, here it is. Okay, you use Rooster's effect to set the Tinky from your deck. You'll then use Tinky, grab yourself Elephant. Elephant's my favorite. You'll then turn these 2 into the Baron Blossom. Baron Blossom will then use her effect, to special out Elephant. Elephant is on normal or special, so use Elephant's effect, sacking off the Tinky to summon down the Dragon. You then use Elephant's effect to put back the Tinky to add yourself the Panda. So if you guys are still with me, we're at this point. Adding Panda is really important here because it allows us to fire off during our opponent's turn to get that additional resource. It also is really important here because if for some reason your opponent has not hand trapped you, they need to, because right here we can just make Appaloosa and call it good, but we're not going to stop there. We just have they need to because now we have Panda as an additional extender in case we meet any more disruption. Or maybe it's because like they've had multiple hand traps, you got here now, and they decide to hand trap you here. You got Panda to follow through, which actually, never mind, you don't because of Horse Prince. But anyway, Panda is a good follow-up the following turn during your opponent's turn to gain resource, etc. It works very well with Ominous when Shreg the Link 4 Tri-Brigade. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. Dragon will summon back out the Rooster. Use Rooster's effect. You're going to set Dome from your deck here. You're then going to activate Dome. You're then going to overlay here for Chakanine and then for Trident. You'll then detach from the Dragon, targeting the Dome, destroying the Dome. Dome will then summon out the Dragon you detached, or the Dragon that's already in your grave here. Once you've done that, you'll use Dragon's effect to summon back out the level 4 that you happen to have, which should be Elephant, Bear, or Buffalo. If it's any one of those, you can summon it out here. You'll then overlay these two here to make your Abyss Dweller. You then turn Fidget and the Fire Fist Eagle into your Appaloosa for 2. Fidget's effect, you draw a card, you put back a card. And there you go, guys. That is the combo right here. So you have a Trident to practically protect the Goddess Spell from battle phase. You have to keep a Fire Fist face up in order to activate Sinto, which of course is Rooster. You have an Abyss Dweller, which you can fire after in the standby phase, which is going to shut off the graveyard. And then, of course, whenever they decide to do anything with the spell or trap, Sinto will activate. On resolution, Panda will trigger, summoning itself, and then Panda can summon out truly anything you want. It can summon out the Eagle, it can summon out the Dragon, it can summon out the Raven, it can summon out whatever you truly want. You can summon out the Eagle here, just in case if you have to use Panda's effect to protect Eagle or itself or the Rooster from being destroyed by card effect, you can without paying cost. But then there you go, guys. The following turn, you're going to have a draw. You're going to be able to use Panda to bounce back Tensu or Panda to bounce back Dome or the Sinto to be able to send Buffalo, if you haven't already opened Buffalo, to be able to summon stuff. You can go ahead and link some of these off because, to be completely honest with you, you're going to probably have to fire off Trident during your opponent's turn, and then during your turn you can fire off Trident again. Hopefully, if not, it's okay. If you can. Then you can turn like these 4 here into Shreg if you so choose. And then on summon, Shreg will banish a card, and then you can do whatever you want. It just really depends the extra card in your hands, what you draw, etc., etc. But this is also something I wanted to bring up into to detail is once you go here, this is something the deck kind of does struggle with, and it actually might make me take out Shreg. As much as I love this card, I would probably play the link for Boral Sword, there we go. So then you could just go 1, 2, 3, 4 into Boral Sword, and then you could, practically do shenanigans and play that way. It's definitely easy to do that. I just really like Ominous Omen, but that's just personal preference. I do recommend playing Boral Sword over this guy. You do kind of have some flex space in the sense Peacock never comes up. You don't have to play 2 Tiger Kings, but it's just good to have. But, it's entirely up to you and how you want to play. But this right here definitely be a Boral Sword type of turn, so you can just end the turn fast, because you're probably going to go through your bow negates pretty easy. And then, like I said, and if this survives too, you just get to do more. You could use this to set Engine, and Engine could fuse these 2 away into a Swan. And then, just different types of play you can do. But anyway, guys, that is it for this combo. Please, thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it wasn't too much rambling. But if you guys enjoy these type of videos, please comment down below. Let me know what you would like to see. Give me some challenges. Tell me you always want to see a Fire Fist combo that does something. Let me know if you guys enjoy this type of thing. Just lets me know as the creator how I can improve, and just gives me more ideas. I hope to, like I said, after the CCS, to start moving away from Red Resonator and doing some more pure combos. and hopefully can get you guys like some crazy new combos that way if you're trying to learn this deck, because this deck does have a huge learning curve if you ask me. But anyway, guys, this is Charles from Team COG signing out.